Alfred's addicted to video games.
Just 1 hour of video games won't hurt, right?
Nope.
However, Alfred starts to gain weight. Alfred has now gained face fat. He feels directionless and lost in life, so he believes the cure is video games. Eventually, Alfred has a mental breakdown. Alfred needs serious help. He's very depressed. Chad doesn't even know what video games are. He's always working on himself. He journals, goes to the gym, meditates. No wonder Chad is such a Chad. Hey bro, let me be completely honest with you. Video games are for losers. A lot of people will disagree with me right now, but let me be completely honest with you. Video games are for losers, bro. I've played hours and hours and hours of video games, and I've used to do so many bad habits that came with it, and I was an absolute loser. And you do not want to end up like one of those Discord mods that you see online, or one of those fat gamers that you see on Twitch. You want to start actually being successful? Get up and do some fucking push-ups right now. When I was a young kid, I used to play video games hours and hours and hours, and I used to play literally the minute I woke up till the time I would go to sleep. 5 minutes within waking up, my rule was to go immediately play video games. And I was an absolute dickhead to myself. I would spend hours and hours leveling up on the virtual world, and I never thought of even leveling up in the real world. Video games was my temporary escape from reality. Video games made me cope and think I was actually being productive, when in reality I wasn't doing shit. I was eating junk food. I was spending hours and hours upon playing virtual games that wouldn't even matter to me in a couple years where I'm at right now. Also, with the life that I was heading towards, video games was going to be the path I was going to be stuck on forever, until I made one change. And that one change happened to be me never playing video games ever again. And today I'll be going over the 4 reasons why video games are for losers. First things first, I'm not going to target YouTubers or gaming professionals. I'm not targeting those guys. But who I'm targeting specifically right here is you. You watching this video. You clicked on this video for a reason. I know it's because you're guilty of playing video games hours and hours upon days and weeks and months and time again. You are guilty of playing video games 24/7, and you are addicted. And I know from you clicking on this video that you want to change. So what I'm going to tell you right now, first of all, get rid of your fucking controller. Put that shit somewhere where you'll never see it again. And second of all, go hit some fucking push-ups. And third of all, go get some sunlight. The casuals that play video games are usually the people that do all the bad habits while playing video games, and they don't really have any goal of video games. They just play them for fun. They just chill. They just
I want to have a good time. I want to have fun. I want to feel good. I want to just sit back and relax.
You know how much of a bitch you sound? And how much of a bitch you're acting by doing that? Get up and hit some fucking push-ups right now. This is your punishment for playing video games for years. We each have our own reasons to be why we were stuck playing video games and why we are stuck playing video games. You, bro. But you gotta forgive yourself. First things first, you gotta forgive yourself. You gotta forgive yourself because you didn't know any better, and you thought this would make everything better for you, but in reality, now you're even worse, and you're even more of a loser now. The second reason why playing video games is for losers is because you grind many hours in the virtual world, but yet you don't grind any hours in real life. When's the last time you stepped outside? When's the last time you took a deep breath in, a deep breath out, a present breath? When's the last time you journaled? When's the last time you told your mother, I love you? When's the last time you cleaned your room? When's the last time you've gone out? I need you to be serious, bro. I want you to change. I want you to stop doing this loser habit and to stop playing video games. Instead of grinding and This virtual world, I want you to level up in the real world. Of course, the real world is harder, but this is the reality we live in. We don't live in some virtual fucking overstimulant VR, overstimulating VR bullshit. We don't live in that world. We live in a real world where you could die regretting not living up to your potential, or you could die happy with all the gratitude that you worked your ass off during your whole life. Which one are you going to be? Are you going to be the one with regret, or are you going to be the one with gratitude that you worked your ass off? Actionable step for you right now. Go hide your controller. Go hide your console somewhere where you will never find it again and you'll forget about it. This will for sure make progress for you, and also on top of it, it will help you to forget less about playing video games and you won't be as tempted. So hiding it from yourself make you feel less tempted to go and play the video games. So go do that right now. Now the third reason why, leading up from the previous reason, leading up why video games are for losers is because you level up in the virtual world. The virtual world isn't real, and all you're doing is just playing these games with some random people you don't even know, and you claim for them to be your best friend. And this is how you enjoy life. You enjoy life playing something that's not even real. You enjoy doing something that's overstimulating and unhealthy for your brain. This is how you want to live life? In your room all day, just playing video games, not even saying hello to your family, not even going downstairs to show them any love and affection, not even going outside to be social, none of that. You're just gonna stay inside all day and play video games, and that's a shame. And like I said, I'm not targeting really popular YouTubers or any professional gamers. I'm targeting casuals like you that play just for fun and play just for the experience, that I want to feel good and I want to have a good time with my boys, and I want to hop on a Discord call and I want to have a good time, and I want to just chill. No, that is not acceptable over here, bro. If you want to change and you want to become the man you desire, you got to stop playing video games. Level up in the real world. Stop leveling up in the virtual world. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later. Make your future self proud. The fourth and last reason why video games are for losers is it's a temporary escape from your real problems. And what I mean by that is, when you have problems in real life, then of course you're going to want to get away with them. But with video games, it makes you kind of put them on the side. It kind of puts a temporary band-aid on your wounds. And then once you stop playing video games, then it's like that wound is bigger and that gash is bigger, and you just put a band-aid over it for it to be temporary better. You could solve your problems in real life by just naturally healing, naturally getting over it, naturally improving yourself, and just becoming a better person overall. You could do that without video games, and plus it's way healthier and way better, and you'll thank your future self for it. And the thing that pisses me off is most people do this and they think that playing video games will just get their mind off of life and help them to be happier, but in reality it's just going to make them worse. If they want to become better, they just need to face the problem, and if they can't face the problem, well then they just got to deal with it and heal and just improve themselves and become better overall. Just spend time on your mental health. Journal how you're feeling. Meditate. Go show love to the ones that actually love you and care for you, not to some fake ass people online that you don't even know. Not from playing fucking Fortnite, #1 victory royale. Fuck that. Come on, you could do way better, bro. You could make so much better gains in real life than in the virtual world. And if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I was just like you, bro. I used to be a complete loser, and when it came to video games, I used to play all the time. I would never take a break. I wouldn't even come out of my room, and if I did come out of my room, it would be legit for 20 minutes. I would time myself when I came out of my room, and I would make sure, okay, I gotta be done in this certain amount of time so I could get back on with my friends. I wouldn't even enjoy eating. I wouldn't even take a break. It was from the time I woke up till the time I went to bed. video games. And I used to eat a lot of junk food too, so the food I was eating wasn't even healthy. But I was gaining weight on top of it. Gaining weight, playing video games, and leveling up in the virtual world, oh, that's the worst combination ever. And I was a complete loser. And the reason I stopped playing video games was because I wanted to get better in real life. And I wanted to improve myself. And I took a step back, and it was hard at first. I was having a lot of withdrawals, but what I did was I had my parents hide my PS4, hide my controller from me, and I never found it, never ever found it again, and never played a video game in my life again. And since then, my life has gone up. I've made progress in the real world. I've been able to deal with problems better in the real world, and plus, I have way better friends. You'll start to realize something. Your relationships start to improve, and your life quality starts to improve after you quit video games. Because you're not just relying on this virtual world to make you happy and this temporary escape from your problems to solve everything. And this is why video games are for losers. I hope you learn from this, bro, and I hope you change for the better. Trust me, your future self will be happy, and your future self will be glad that you clicked on this video. Without further ado, bro, I'll see you in the next video. Whoop-pow, whoop-pow!